Good evening. A lot of news to digest tonight when it comes to COVID-19 as the Omicron variant surges at an alarming rate.
CTV's Travis Prasad is live at Rogers Arena, which will be dramatically affected in the coming weeks by these new health orders. Travis.
Yeah, and we're already seeing some of that already, Mijung. Bryan Adams was supposed to perform here on New Year's Eve at Rogers Arena. He has had to cancel that concert because of the restrictions coming in. He made that announcement on Twitter this afternoon. Anyone who bought tickets to that concert will be fully refunded. Dr. Bonnie Henry says Omicron is just so much more transmissible than the Delta variant, and that's why COVID cases are climbing in the province. And with that comes the risk of overwhelming the healthcare system. So to try to prevent that from happening, British Columbians will have another holiday season with restrictions. BC braces for a fifth wave driven by Omicron.
The Omicron variant of concern will soon be the dominant variant of concern in BC.
To try stopping a surge in hospitalizations, some restrictions are coming back. Starting December 20th, venues that hold 1,000 people or more will be limited to 50% capacity.
These are events that have been managed very well, and we're not seeing a lot of transmission. But with this highly transmissible variant, we need to have more space, more ventilation.
All sports tournaments are suspended, but individual games can go ahead. And restrictions are returning to restaurants, bars, and nightclubs. Owners will need to have clear COVID safety plans in place, and guests will have to stay at their tables with the people they came with.
You go with your group of people to the restaurant, you stay at the table together. There's no mingling and standing and mixing of tables.
Your plans to ring in 2022 might be up in smoke. All organized New Year's Eve plans are canceled. Restaurants and bars can stay open with no restrictions on alcohol sales, but no mingling and no dancing.
We're really happy. We think this is fair. And the nice thing is we know there's no restrictions. We can have a New Year's celebration right through to 12 o'clock. It's just that people have to be seated and not visiting people at the tables. We can live with that.
Restrictions will be in place until at least January 31st.
This is going to be a very difficult 3 weeks, and we can deal with that in a number of ways, but I think what we need to do together is continue to make the best efforts we can.
So, Travis, not all businesses have actually been scanning those QR codes on our vaccine cards. Are there any changes coming there?
There are. Up until now, the province has allowed businesses to just look at the QR codes, but now they're being told they must scan them. And that vaccine card program is being expanded. Starting December 20th, anyone who goes to an organized event of less than 50 people will be required to show proof of vaccination through the BC vaccine card program. Mijung, Scott.
Okay, thank you, Travis.